Thank you for joining us. I'm David Allen.
And I'm Erin LeBeau. Janet Roach has the night off. Well, neighbors are shaken up after a shooting in the Glenwood area of Virginia Beach. A bullet hit 2 homes early on Easter Sunday. Those homes are on Ackenberry Road. That's near South Independence Boulevard and Indian River Road.
So far, there's no word on who shot at the houses, but thankfully, no one was hurt. 13 News Now reporter Stephen Graves is live in Virginia Beach tonight with those details.
Yeah, David, Aaron, Virginia Beach police tell us they have no suspect information at this time either, and neighbors say from what they heard, they think it came from Indian River Road. I'm near South Independence, and if we walk over here, you can see just how close it is to the cul-de-sac of homes here. 2 homes damaged, and families are really shaken up by this. Waking up Easter morning to this, bullet holes 1, 2, 3. Since then, nights just haven't been the same for this mother who lives here.
I definitely didn't get a lot of sleep and woke up around the same time this morning.
Virginia Beach police say they got multiple calls from folks in the Glenwood neighborhood off Ackenberry Road around 5 in the morning. One of those was this woman who didn't want to be identified today, but says the bullets came flying through her bedroom.
2 of the bullets hit above above where I was sleeping, and then in the spare bedroom as well.
Now, she says the bullets pierced through other walls as well. Thankfully, her family was not hurt. But she says her neighbor's home was hit too, and what's most concerning, the shooting seems to be random, coming from behind the homes, possibly a driver on South Independence or Indian River Road.
They could have just been shooting, I don't know, in the air, you know, I don't know. I know that there were all kind of reports of people hearing gunshots all the way down, so, you know, I don't think it just stopped here.
And once again, thankfully, no one was hurt after this. You know, we've been in the neighborhood. You're probably asking about cameras. Well, we've seen some cameras on the back of homes, but none point toward the road. A lot of them are just at porches. So if you have any information, you should call police. Reporting in Virginia Beach, Stephen Graves, 13 News Now.
Well, after a nice Easter Sunday, cooler temperatures are on the way. And here in Hampton Roads, bringing chances of showers. But tomorrow, things are supposed to warm back up. Evan, what's to blame for this up and down temperatures?
Well, we had a cold front that moved through a little bit earlier today. If you went outside this morning, it was still pretty mild. And then you went outside this afternoon, you notice those temperatures really dropped. That front pushed through just around 10 o'clock or so as across the state line. Still tracking a couple of sprinkles out towards the west, but the main front is off towards the south. You can see some of those showers we had this morning, and now the front is located just south of Cape Hatteras as we add on all the surface map features. That front located right through here. Now it will eventually start to lift back through as a warm front, and that means warmer temperatures tomorrow, but at least through the evening with high pressure and control and those winds coming in out of the northeast, we're still looking at chilly temperatures later tonight. Readings across the area, wide range in temperatures. It's 47 up in Melfa, while it's 20 degrees warmer down in Hosky, where it's 67 degrees. You can see Williamsburg is 68, but Hampton is 50, and 46 in Virginia Beach. The influence of those northeast winds keeping coastal areas cooler. So through the rest of the evening, we're looking at the cloudy skies, slight chance of an isolated shower as that front lifts back northward as a warm front, but temperatures pretty much holding steady. Will drop about 3 or 4 more degrees, and then they'll start to rise after midnight with those southerly winds. Now, when I come back, I'll talk about some 50s, 60s, 70s in the 7-day forecast, and one day where temperatures might not get out of the 40s, so stay tuned.
All right, Evan, thank you. New information about an inflammatory Facebook post by an account called Virginia Beach Republicans. The post drew comparisons today between the gun control debate and the Holocaust. 13 News Now reporter Megan Puryear spoke with the man who made the post, and she joins us now live here in the studio.
David, I spoke with the creator of that page and post today, and he says he takes full responsibility for what it says, and he tells me although the names are similar, the pages are different.
I'll take full responsibility.
James Cohen runs a page on Facebook called Virginia Beach Republicans. A post that went viral Sunday on that page is getting a lot of backlash. It has since been taken down, but the first line reads, quote, "To all the kids that walked out of school to protest guns, these are the shoes of Jews that gave up their firearms to Hitler."
We put this together intending for it to go on a different page that I run, pretty much the same article, the wrong page.
But what Cohen calls an accidental post has created a conversation.
I was like, yeah, it's a hot issue, but, you know, sorry I blew it up. No, I'm not. because it got more people talking about this issue.
Cohen's page, Virginia Beach Republicans, is similar in name to the Republican Party of Virginia Beach, which is an official political page. State Senator Bill DeSteffe is concerned about the similarity of names.
First of all, it's not the official Republican Party page. It's one of the knockoff pages.
DeSteffe says the Facebook post that went viral Sunday does not belong to his organization.
I don't associate myself with that hate speech.
And DeSteffe wants his image removed from the unofficial Facebook page.
So a lot of our pictures are out there, and people try to associate our comments or different comments on a website or a Facebook page with those whose pictures are up. And you can't do that.
One thing both men agree on, however, is freedom of speech. We'll have more on that coming up on 13 News Now at 6. In the studio, Megan Purrier, 13 News Now.
A Norfolk man is being held without bond, charged with second-degree murder. Police say 38-year-old Akis Rolex shot and killed 52-year-old William White on C Avenue last month. A Rolex was arrested over the weekend. He is also facing a weapons charge. Police have not told us what may have led up to the shooting.
Newport News man is in jail tonight, charged with stabbing a woman to death. 43-year-old Lawrence Smith faces a first-degree murder charge. Police say he killed 39-year-old Laquita Ball yesterday in a home on Louise Drive off J. Clyde Morris Boulevard. Police say Smith and Ball knew each other. Smith was arrested at a gas station on Route 17 in York County.
A second man accused in a double murder pleads guilty in Norfolk. Cameron Sellers entered that plea for 2 counts of second-degree murder. The crime happened nearly 2 years ago on Ashby Street. Investigators say in April of 2016, Sellers and Cudell Higgs killed Jeffrey Stallings and Casey Kaiser. Last month, a jury convicted Higgs of 2 counts of second-degree murder. He was sentenced to 80 years in prison. Sellers will be sentenced in June.
Norfolk police are looking for the man responsible for the armed robbery of a 7-Eleven at Little Creek Road and Gifford Street. Officers say a man showed a gun and demanded cash from the store clerk around 7 o'clock this morning. We're told the clerk gave the robber what he wanted. This is the 3rd time the store has been robbed since October. Customers say the employees don't deserve this.
Feel sad for them. And they're trying to make a living and somebody's trying to take it from them.
I'm afraid of guns anyway, so it just makes me just scared, you know.
If you're robbed at gunpoint, Norfolk police say you should explain any movements or actions you make to the robber ahead of time. The goal is to keep things calm and not cause panic.
New information about the fraud and forgery case against a Portsmouth councilman. The state Supreme Court has picked a new judge to take over the Mark Whitaker case. Documents filed late last week show retired Judge Harold Burgess Jr. will now preside over the matter. Now, the previously designated judge recused himself. He was assigned after all Portsmouth judges said it would be a conflict of interest for them to rule on the case. Burgess previously served in Chesterfield Circuit Court near Richmond. The case will be continued until July.
Wasn't much of a secret, but tonight Senator Tim Kaine will make it official. He's going to run for re-election. He'll kick things off in Richmond before making a swing through Hampton Roads. 13 News Now reporter Mike Gooding spoke with one local political expert about Kaine's chances.
Well, and David, CNU's Quentin Kidd says that Kaine's chances are real good. He's got name recognition, having already been elected mayor, lieutenant governor, governor, senator, and having run for vice president. That and the Republicans who are running against him aren't exactly household names.
It's more than just
In the last CNU Wasson Center poll on March 5th, Senator Tim Kaine was looking good for re-election in November. The Democrat came out substantially ahead in hypothetical matchups against each of the leading Republican candidates, beating State Delegate Nick Freitas by 23 percentage points, and Minister E.W. Jackson and former Trump for President Virginia campaign chairman Corey Stewart by 24 percentage points. The poll was conducted before retired Major General Ben Mississauga joined the contest. CNU political analyst Quentin Kidd says the race right now, anyway, is a mismatch in terms of name recognition.
So I think right now the dynamic that we see in our polling reflects the relatively unknown nature of the Republican candidates, the relatively well-known nature of Tim Kaine. But it also baked into that, I think, is the reality of Virginia statewide electoral politics right now, which is that a Democrat is going to have a 5 to 6 to 7 point advantage over a Republican from the get-go.
Republicans were quick to lash out at Kaine. RNC spokesman Garen Shipley, in a release today, said Kaine has become a partisan attack dog for Hillary Clinton and has fought Republican efforts to create jobs and give Virginians bigger paychecks. As for who stands where financially, well, we don't know that yet. The first candidate campaign finance reports are due to be filed with the Virginia Department of Elections on April 16th. Kidd expects that Kaine will have no problems financially.
It wouldn't surprise me at all if Tim Kaine has raised more money than all of the Republicans combined.
And tomorrow, Senator Kaine will do 4 campaign kickoff events here in Hampton Roads, beginning at 10 at the Virginia Beach campus of TCC. At noon, he'll be at the Academy for Discovery in Norfolk. At 3:30 p.m., the senator will appear at HU, and Kaine will wrap up the day at 7:30 p.m. at Gethsemane Baptist Church in Newport News. Reporting live, Mike Gooding, 13 News Now.
A major technology achievement for the crew of a Norfolk-based aircraft carrier. Recently, Navy crew members remotely landed a 40,000-pound jet on the flight deck of the USS Abraham Lincoln using an Atari joystick. Atari stands for Aircraft Terminal Approach Remote Inceptor. The demonstration was the first of its kind. Atari allows landing signal officers to take control of an aircraft and make necessary corrections during recovery operations for up to 5 miles away.